Creditors often remove old debt and sell it to third-party collectors. During that process, your records can get jumbled and become inaccurate.
Today, Juana Schneider with the Tri-State Better Business Bureau joining us to talk about several aspects leading to financial debt and how you can verify what is and is not accurate. Good morning to you, Juana. Always good to see you.
Good morning.
Now, I want to start off with this. We just came off the Halloween weekend. So on the heels of this weekend, what is a zombie debt, as you describe it there?
So zombie debt is actually debt that you still have, even though you may or may not remember it, debt that is probably still inaccurate, debt that you may have paid, but it's still, just still out there waiting for you to make a decision and maybe pay one more time. So be really careful.
I think I had actually a zombie debt, if you will. I use Credit Karma to keep, my credit in check, if you will, Juana. One of the things that it flagged was a past due debt, and so I got with the company. I paid it off. Surprisingly, my credit score increased a good amount. So these are important things that people can take care of, and it can actually help you in the future.
Yes, especially if you're looking at buying something really major like buying a house. Yes, it's really important that you do these things. And if you do get a call from somebody saying that you have a debt, it's important to know that you do have 35 days to check the validity of this debt. And please do not agree that you do have this debt, and do your research first. You can ask them for a debt validation letter, and you can also check with the FTC to make sure that this is indeed a debt collection agency and not a scam.
Now, sometimes people do know what they owe in the past. Maybe it's been several years, but say a scammer gets a hold of your personal information, perhaps your credit score or your credit listings, and then they find out, maybe we'll just use this as an example. Say you owe Macy's a good amount of money, and then 5-6 years go by. You may have not really realized it's still on that credit report, but then the scammer uses that to kind of give, I guess, validation, or to make you think that their scam call is real when they know about that specific debt, like, say, in this case, Macy's. Do they use that information that way as well?
Yes, they do, unfortunately. That's why it's very important that when you get a phone call like this, you do your research and make sure that this agency actually exists. And like I said, you can ask them for a letter. You can verify with the FTC that this is indeed a corporation that does actual good work, trustworthy, and not just a scammer. And if you have doubts, you can always ask them for the name of the employee, more information about the company, and ask them to give you time so you can check up on them.
Now, I want to ask one more quick question. Of course, we were talking about voter scam, things like that last time. It seems like these scammers kind of segue into the seasonal opportunities, because we go from voting scams into, credit scams, because that's on the mind of many people come the new year.
Yes, that is correct, and we do expect quite a few voting scams happening today, getting robocalls and things like that, and then after that is going to be credit scams, and then holiday scams. So it's always a full year here at the BBB. We do not get bored.
Well, it's almost like a teacher's lessons plan. You could just pull out the file from last year and see what they're up to this year. Juana Schneider from the Better Business Bureau, always helpful tips. Thank you again.
Juana, always good to see you. And those shoes, I see red behind you this week.
Yes,
I like that.
I changed them for you.
I know. I'm so happy, literally. Are any of those red bottoms, Juana? You got some Christian Louboutins down there?
Only one pair. I wore those for my
pair.
wedding, and they almost killed my feet, but so beautiful.
So beautiful of a shoe. Juana, thank you. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, guys.